Explained with your hosts Becky and Will. We do have our team with us, which is Tucson Ghost Society, and we have Jennifer and Audrey. We have Raina, we have Lori, we have Me'ela. Who are we missing? We are missing our daughter Ashley, who just celebrated her 19th birthday yesterday, by the way, so happy birthday, Ashley. And who else are we missing? We're missing Debbie. Debbie is not here tonight. And other than that, we have newcomer who's kind of in the picture and kind not, Phil. He's not with us tonight, but we do have everyone else accounted for tonight. So thank you, Tucson Society, my peeps, for coming on and trying to save us tonight. I say trying because so far I think we have failed.
Are we not fired anymore?
We will see at the end of the show. Oh, it's crazy trying to do this on our own. It really is. But as long as we can get Skype to be nice, I think we'll have it. Except for the fact that you want our pretty banner up instead of pink.
Well, yeah. What the hell?
I know. We'll figure that out too. Alright. So, Me'ela, we know that you have been with us since day one.
Yeah.
And Jennifer and Audrey, you've been about a year now, right?
Almost.
Almost a year.
The long job I had.
Lori, how long have you been with us?
Just a little longer than Rena, so about a little over a year and a half.
Well, if Jen and Audrey have been with us for about a year, I'm thinking you guys have been almost 2 years now.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, I think almost 2 years.
You're having fun.
I know, right?
See, so you all find it a joy to be around me.
Oh, quit begging fucking shit. Oh, God.
I think I used "oh my God" a little too much during this episode of Mysteries Explained. Well, see, they have to watch what they say and do because, I own their souls and I have the voodoo dolls. And
So you're saying it's better to go to hell?
Hey. Well, apparently Mela's, probably has people thinking that she's working for the devil anyway, so apparently I am the devil, so.
You do have the red hair.
Actually, it's more brown right now. I haven't dyed it the red yet. I actually kind of went back to my normal color, which is a brownish red. I'm no longer pink or purple or any weird color. It's weird to have normal hair again. It's scary. That's the scariest thing I did on Halloween was dye my hair back to a normal color. I know, that was scary. Alright, so if we have any listeners besides Tucson Ghost Society, I do encourage you all to get on Spreaker, get in that chat room, let us know that you're there, and let us know that we sucked. It's okay, we know it, we admit it. It's our first time back on air on our own network, just,
I warned everybody it was a trial run, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah. Basically, that is all there is to it. Trial run. But, we do know we're going to be here every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We do know that we're probably going to have to find a different way to communicate with our guests other than Skype. I think we're figuring that out. So we're going to have to figure that one out.
I think we've known that for a while.
I think so.
Skype sucks.
Skype hates us because we keep saying that Skype sucks.
That's because they do, and I think they know it.
Skype said we're going to ruin their calls because they say we suck. Alright, so now since I think we got it, I think we're good. We're in the second hour of Mysteries Explained. We have 1 hour left. Let's hope that this hour goes a lot smoother. And we get somewhere in this hour. What do you think?
As long as it's not like Gilligan's Island.
It's not a 3-hour tour.
Neither was theirs.
All right, so why I wanted Tucson Ghost Society here tonight.
Yeah, why?
Why?
To torture them?
To torture all of us.
You succeeded.
I know. Okay. But I wanted our team here because this is our first show on our own network. We're on the Tucson Ghost Company network. Tucson Ghost Society is a part of Tucson Ghost Company. It's a branch of us. And wanted to announce tonight how we're moving forward, what we're looking to do. And trust me, people, we will get better. So don't be scared to join our network, okay? This will get better. I promise you. It's our first night. Skype was acting up. We just needed to make sure we were live. It's going to go smooth now. We have faith. But we wanted to reach out, let people know we are looking for people for our network. It doesn't even have to be paranormal. And I also wanted to touch base on how Tucson Ghost Company is moving forward and how Tucson Ghost Society is moving forward.
One foot in front of the other?
No, not at all.
On all
We're
fours?
gonna get down on all fours, and we're gonna act really demonic and crawl around. What do you think? Somebody's got a lot of background noise, though. Not sure who's got the background noise, but someone's got all that background noise. But no, Tucson Ghost Company is moving forward because of the fact that we have this own network now. And we are adding more tours. We already have Tucson Ghost Tour. We already have Tucson Ghost Experience and Tucson Haunts, but we are adding history. We're going to do some history tours and some other things. We did a ton of special events last month for the month of October. That was really fun. And then Tucson Ghost Society, we had decided about, a month ago, that we are going into this in a whole different outlook than most paranormal teams do.
That's right.
And the way we are doing that is this paranormal team is going with the motto that ghosts don't exist.
It ain't real until it proves it's real.
So with us having that motto of ghosts don't exist, I wanted to bring on Tucson Ghost Society to see what all they kind of take from that outlook. And I think when I told them that, some of them looked at me funny and some of them got it right away. But we are more scientific. We've always been more scientific. And I think trying to prove that they don't exist is going to help this team on different levels. And I want everyone's outlook on how you guys are feeling about that. So, Maela, you've been with us the longest. What do you think of that outlook of ghosts don't exist?
I think it makes sense. I mean, we don't want to go around calling everything paranormal like other groups do. We want to have that hard evidence that we can provide for everyone else to see.
Yeah, I think you were the first one that got it when I told you that, because you were the first one that I told before I told the team.
Right.
Because, I always run things by you first before I take it to the team. And I think when I told you that, you kind of stopped for like a second and then you realized why I said what I said.
Yeah, it took a minute, but I understood where you were going.
Right. And I think that's what, some of the others kind of had that step back for a second like you did. But I think you were pretty much right on board with it right away, too.
Yeah.
And, because we've known since we started this that we didn't want to call everything paranormal. And you and I have been doing EVPs for the past 4 to 5 years, and you and I are like, oh my God, is this or is it that? And we know how much matrixing can be done. We know how hard it is to get visual. We know we've seen the ins and outs of it, and we've seen other teams call everything a ghost.
Yeah.
And we've seen our clients come to us because they went to other teams and they weren't satisfied with what they got from the other teams. And they were more satisfied with what we had to offer, which was good. But,
Right.
you know, like I said, you were the first person I went to, and I wanted to see if you got it right away, and I'm so glad you did. But I think that we've always been on the same track when it comes to this, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then let's go to Raina. What did you think when I first told you that ghosts don't exist?
Well, you gave me a lot of food for thought. So I think I'm working through it. I don't really believe in ghosts. I think more of what I believe is in energy. And whether that energy comes from yourself in times of turmoil, or whether it's any energy you've left behind. So, like I said, I don't really believe in ghosts. The other part of me is when we do investigations, it's like a puzzle. I want to know, cut away all the dead area that isn't real, such as the matrixing and all that thing that interferes. So what is left behind that's real? And that's what I find very fascinating. So sometimes when we're on investigations and I get really excited, it's not because I believe in ghosts. I want to really, it's like, ooh, something really to tear apart to see what's real. And I think that's where I'm kind of working on. Does that make any sense?
So, in other words, you basically are on board that ghosts don't exist.
Ghosts don't exist. I don't think so.
All right, and how about you, Lori?
No, I'm pretty much open to most anything anyway, so this approach to it could be interesting to take. It's a little bit more scientific, I guess. And, we've always actually tried as a team to debunk everything that we could anyway. So, I mean, we're really not going in any much different of a direction than what we've already kind of been going. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we were already kind of approaching this as skeptics, but I think it's just now maybe more so. So I'm open to it. We'll see where it goes and what happens, how it works out.
And how about you, Jen? Are you still there?
Yes. I pretty much agree with everybody. I don't necessarily believe that ghosts exist. I think there's something from a scientific standpoint. We're kind of, a lot of us we have a bunch of energy. When we pass on, our energy has to go somewhere. Where it goes to, there's, of course, several different answers to that everyone has their own belief in it. But I love the idea that we're going to try and debunk as much as possible, because anything we have left would only be, evidence, obviously, that we couldn't figure out where it came from. And I want to be one of those teams that does that, because you see certain teams on TV and they hype everything up so much, and it's like kind of sad, because they could actually really have some good evidence, but because they claim that everything is so haunted and negative and this and that and demon and blah, 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 it's kind of hard to tell where the real stuff is and where the BS is.
Right. And what about Miss Audrey?
I definitely agree with our approach.